Hey guys, this is Casey with BTB CrossFit. We're going to be talking about the CrossFit benchmark workout NATE. So NATE is going to be a hero workout, which means it's going to be a little bit longer. We're looking at a 20-minute AMRAP of 2 muscle-ups, 4 handstand push-ups, and 8 American kettlebell swings. Those American kettlebell swings are going to be at 70 or 53 pounds. If you're looking for a leaderboard score, those are going to be ring muscle-ups. Now the first thing I want to talk about with NATE, a lot of us are coming into this workout and we don't quite have muscle-ups. So let's talk scaling options first, and then we'll talk about strategy that we can apply no matter what your scaling option is. So the first thing I want you to see is as we come over, one of my favorite ones is jumping into that muscle up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up those rings where they're at some kind of height that's going to be above my shoulders. I'm actually going to jump into that bottom dip position and then press myself out. So I'm going to get myself underneath the rings, jump into bottom support, and then press from there. Ways I can make this harder is taking those rings, go a little bit higher each time until I'm almost doing it on my own. Another option I want you to look at, bring it over to the box. Let's say you're working on bar muscle-ups today. You can use that box to simulate the kip. Jump yourself up into the top of that position. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to get myself underneath the bar, go in that full kip motion, jump to the top, press out from there, and that's going to be my simulation of the muscle-up. If you have ring muscle-ups, if you have bar muscle-ups, I would highly suggest applying them today in your workout. Now, let's talk about some tips that are going to get you a little bit better of a score. So thing number one, you really want to pace this workout. It is long and you have high skill. I want you to think about the fact, all right, muscle-ups are going to be a very difficult skill as far as breathing and movement and things like that. Treat it almost like a heavy lift. So if you were to have a clean and jerk at 85 to 90% of your max, you're not going to go for that rep every single 10 seconds. I want you to think about spacing out your timing with the muscle-ups today. Next thing I want you to play around with is, let's say you miss a rep on the muscle-ups. That is not the time to scale, that is not the time to freak out, that is not the time to hop back on the bar of the rings and try it again. Let yourself rest, let that heart rate come down, let yourself relax just a touch. As far as efficiency, so we have a lot of muscle-ups that are going right into handstand push-ups today. So I would highly suggest kipping the dip of that muscle up, even if you're strong enough not to. So as you come through on that transfer or you come over to the bar, pull those heels to your butt, press out of that dip position, save your triceps, because you have a lot of handstand push-ups right after that every single round. Next thing I would say is, with those handstand push-ups, you might be really strong at strict handstand push-ups. You might have a very small kip that you usually use. I want you to over-kip those handstand push-ups. We're looking at the long game today, not the first few rounds. You might be good for 5 rounds of strict handstand push-up, but if you have kipping, use it early and use it a lot. Final thing I'm going to say, I want you to create a goal today. Maybe you want 5 rounds, maybe you want 10 rounds, maybe you want 20 rounds. As you're approaching that goal, try to have 60 to 70% of those rounds done within the first 10 minutes. There's going to be a sharp drop off no matter how you pace it, and you want to make sure you're through most of those rounds by the time you hit the halfway mark. Good luck on NATE. Let me know if you have any questions and let me know how you do.